Hey, what's up, Facebook? It's Boomy here. I have been bringing some really great value lately because I'm keeping you guys in the know. Those of you who are entrepreneurial minded, those of you who are success driven, who are looking for financial freedom, who some home-based business industry. Ooh, do I have some great information for you this early evening? I've been interviewing some real movers and shakers, people of vision lately. And I have another one today who's coming up. There he is, popped up on the screen. You guys have never seen his face with me before. So today we are creating history. Let me introduce you to one of my newfound friends, Mr. Travis B. Martin. How are you, Travis?
Oh, Boomy, I'm excited to be on this call. Thank you. I've been, as you know, we've been talking on the phone for a while. It's nice to see your beautiful face and to be talking about what we think is going to be the best opportunity out in the industry.
Well, look, I just want the people who follow me to really understand what's going on here because for 3 years, Travis, people have been hearing me talk wellness. I'm a real wellness proponent. People know that's my passion. I'm always inspiring people to live their best life through entrepreneurship, whether they're with my company or not. I want people to be successful. But what I want people to know today, guys, is this. Yes, you've been hearing me talk about O2 Worldwide, and I have not been talking about O2. Why? Because O2 has rebranded itself, and we are now what company, Travis?
We are now Lura Life.
Laura Life International. New company, new day. Headed up
Everything.
still with our CEO, Dan Putnam, but with the visionary leadership of this man right here, Travis B. Martin. Travis, I want you to start out. Tell us a little bit about your history in the industry because you've done some great things. You're not new to the industry because I want people to, you to validate yourself and, why it's good to have you at the helm of what we are building with Laura
You bet.
Life.
You bet. This is my 25th year in network marketing. When I graduated college, my first job was with a company back in 1996. I think your parents were involved in that, Boomy. That was Tahitian Noni International.
Yes.
I was one of the very first employees, and that's where I understood and got to know my complete background to how a successful large network marketing company operates, specifically from the inside. And I was there from their, first $1,000 day to they got up to about $40 million a month. And
Wow.
I think they're well in over 30 different countries worldwide. And I was part of that ride the entire time. And I loved it. It was a great experience for me. And that's where I really got to learn and to love what network marketing is, what it means to people, and what it represents. Because sometimes we don't know what network marketing is. A lot of times we get we're fearful of it or we're afraid of it. When you understand what it is, what the value of it is, that's where my heart just opened up and I got it. And once I got it, it was like, it's been an amazing ride ever since. So I was there for 7 years. My boss at the time, he ran the marketing department. I was actually in the marketing department. And he decided to start his own MLM. And that company was called Zango. Those, I'm not sure remember that, but so I worked with the owner of that company at Tahitian Noni. He left Noni, created a company called Zango, brought me over once again. I was one of the first employees. I saw this thing go from zero to $40 million a month in a 5-year time span, and just had another great ride. I traveled to over 30 different countries, working internationally, working with leaders all around the world, working in a marketing capacity to public speaking. And I just, once again, it was a great ride. And finally, I thought that maybe I could give this a shot, and do my own company. So about 5 years ago, I founded a company with 6 other guys. I had just a small interest in that. I no longer have interest in that company because I met Dan Putnam and we talked about O2 World, what you talked about. And Dan said to me, he needs someone with my experience to come on board to partner with him. I said to him, it depends on the product offering. It depends on where you're at and what kind of infrastructure you have built. So I met with Dan. He took me on a tour of the facility, took me on, gave me a really good explanation of some 3 amazing products, Dr. Miller's Detox Tea, the Thrive, and the O2 Drops. And I said, let's do it. I said, the thing that we got to do, Dan, we got to rename this company. We got to give it a whole new set of legs. We got to give a breath of fresh air and a whole new vision for what we're doing. And that's where we're going to be talking about the vision that I had of Lura Life. Lura Life, just so to back up just a bit, you know, the name Lura Life actually means earth. Lura it means earth in the language of the Basque people, which is a region between France and Spain. And that's where I got the inspiration for the name. And what's amazing to me actually is in today's day and age, if you go to GoDaddy.com and look for a domain, it is very hard to find anything without having it spelled weird. We got exactly Lura Life the way it was supposed to be spelled, the way it means, the way it is. And that was to me just kind of an inspiration, testimony of this is kind of a meant to be. It's all coming together. We got the right leadership and the right products. And just seeing that is just, it's a beautiful thing.
Well, Travis, I'm sitting here with joy and excitement, positive expectancy, enthusiasm welled up all through my being. Let me tell you, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I've been telling people since day one that I got into the company, formerly O2 Worldwide. I've just had the feeling, I said, guys, this company is going to evolve. Hold tight. What we have now is great in the O2 drops, but it's not what it's going to be. Now, I never saw a rebranding, but I knew that it was just going to be something even more expansive than it was, as great as it was, as successful as I was. I just knew there was more. And so it was like, this is a God thing. And I am so excited that we are now in this pre-launch phase. And you can't even tell, I mean, we're in pre-launch because we've got the videos in English and Spanish, and, you know, we've got the new products, and we've got the vision. I mean, there's so much that we have here. It's amazing. And I'm like this, I just don't want people to miss it.
Yeah.
I want people to truly understand what we have. And it's like we're at the beginning of something that's proven. But one of the things that really got me when you were first introduced to us was your vision, because I'm a big thinker. And when you talked about the vision for the growth, how big you wanted to grow the company, I was like, yes, because if you got a vision that big, that means you want to put the infrastructure in place for the people so that it can sustain that growth. So
That's
where
exactly
are you
right.
looking to take this company? I mean, how big do you want it? 100 million, more, what?
No,
What can you see?
big, you know, a lot bigger than that. The companies that I've worked at all hit a minimum of 100 million, and they grew to as much as 400 to 500 million. So that's my
Yes.
expectation, and that's my intention. And I'll tell you the great thing about this, Boonmi, those that were in the beginning, like you are right now, they all became millionaires. They became very legendary heroes. People know their names. And that's exactly what we're doing here. We're creating legacies. We're creating the Boonmi legacy for you, your family, for those around you. Anyone you bring into this, our intention is to grow this thing as largely as we can. I believe with what we have, and you know, that's the thing, Boom, you talked about some of the things we currently have, the things that we're going to have. You know, you and I have been on some leadership calls where I've talked about our walking program, My 10K Life. That's going to be a free program to those that sign up with this company. And basically, we're going to reward you for walking every day. You know, we have an app that's going to be branded Lura Life, My 10K Life, and then we're going to do some social media around that. It's a great program, I'm telling you. I've seen it work before. We're going to kill it. We're going to be all over the world getting Lura Life walkers, just from a cultural standpoint. When you look at the products we have, Dr. Miller's Detox Tea, getting the original and having an exclusive on the original and no other company can have. This product works, it's effective, and it goes all over the world once again, which is so unique in this industry. Sometimes you'll get a unique product, but it can't get registered in Africa, or it can't get registered in Australia, or it can't get registered in Europe. The thing about the tea, it's all herbs. It's a 100% natural herbs. It goes anywhere in the world, and it's effective. So just on that alone, think about the size of your business that you can do, not just in your own backyard, but globally. 7 billion people are on this planet right now. How many have not heard of Dr. Miller's Detox Tea? How many need Dr. Miller's Detox Tea? And that's just the beginning. You know, we're talking about this product launch we have coming at the end of the month. We have this weight loss coffee product that we're going to call the 10K Coffee coming out the end of this month to sell. Think about it. Think about how many people you know that drink coffee. Think about how many people they know who drink coffee. Now imagine adding an antioxidant blend with some really unique mushrooms like lion's mane and chaga. Combine that with a weight loss where you have a very strong active ingredient where you take the product, it'll suppress your appetite, give you mental clarity, and also take away your hunger pains. You're going to see people losing weight combined with Dr. Miller's Detox Tea left and right. And that's the exciting part about what we don't have, but we will have very shortly. And then the next month, we have a great sample program that you're all going to be a part of, where instead of trying to say, hey, buy this $500 this, it's try a sample. If it works, let's have a conversation. And it's a very easy way to share the opportunity, to share the products, and to really grow an international business. It's going to be fantastic. I mean, obviously I'm excited. I wouldn't be here if I didn't believe in it. And I know you wouldn't be here if you didn't believe in it either. So it's going to be a lot of fun working with you, Boone, to make this happen.
Well, it is, and we have people who are watching, such as Mary, who's saying this is so exciting. Hey, Travis. Judith is saying, hey, Judith, I don't know if you're still in Italy or not, but she's a chiropractor who is in the business. And guys, listen, I wanted to create awareness so you could be some of the first to hear about this. So Laura Life is on the scene. We want you to live that. We say, live fit, right? We want
live
you to
fit,
get
live
out
Laura.
into nature.
Yep.
Live fit, live life, live Laura. Get back to the way of natural ways of doing things, guys. I'm always telling people, Travis, hey, we got to cleanse our bodies. We have to detoxify. You got to put the nutrients in. You have to correct the mineral deficiencies and take responsibility for your own health. And I think it's so powerful when you can have natural, organic products that are testimonial driven. I mean, people have been hearing me for 3 years talk about those amazing O2 drops. Then we got the Thrive that acts like a Roto-Rooter to help to cleanse out the arteries and do so much more.
And help your heart,
resistance.
Heart disease is one of the #1 killers all over the world. And we have a solution for that, with the natural greens that come out of the most mineral rich places in the world in Delta, Utah, with a lake bed that just rich, mineral rich. In addition to that, you have the L-arginine, that really helps with pumping your blood and improving your heart function. And that's just an all natural product. Once again, like you said, it's the best way that your body needs, because today's world, we're so bombarded with so many toxins and so many bad things for us. And our bodies weren't built to live in this modern environment. So we have to go back and cleanse it. And we have to go back and take those natural supplements just to function at a high capacity.
That's right. That's right. And what I love about our company is that we don't have thousands of products, but we have enough. We have a few really core products that really make a difference. If all we had were the O2 drops, the Thrive, and the Detox Tea, it would be amazing. But you've got some things in your little bag. We're not going to tell what they are.
No, not yet.
One.
They're on this board right behind me, but I'm not going to show you what those are.
You guys can't see. Don't look. But let me tell you. And so as we add these things in, guys, there's going to be more testimonies, more stories being told, and more people who are going to be truly well, as Travis said, being that we're a global company with that emphasis for you to make money from countries all around the world, guys, the sky is not the limit. Let's go past the sky. You know what I'm saying? Let's shoot for the stars and the moon with this one. So I don't want you to be left behind. Some of the things I love about this is a very simple business. No hefty auto ships. With some companies, nope. Travis,
not at all.
As you climb up the ranks, you got to keep spending more and more. But we don't have those, hard to achieve ranks and hard to, hoops and hurdles for people to jump through, guys. Very, very simplistic. So let me ask you a couple other things. Ow, there's my buddy. Hey, buddy. What are you doing there? I thought you were supposed to be in another part of the world. He's a world traveler, guys. That's Angel Rodriguez.
He just got back. He's actually headed out to Dubai, I think, in a week or something. Anyway, he just popped in my office. But good guy.
He's always going somewhere, guys. But listen, hey, Travis, so let's talk a little bit about the opportunity for the distributors, because people have done a lot of things over the course of their time in network marketing, and some people are disillusioned. They may be like, can this really ever work for me? I mean, can I really make $1,000, $5,000 a month? And I know we can't make any promises because it's all in the effort that people put in there, but what are some things about the compensation and that 4x4 that really will make a difference for people when they align with us?
Sure. A lot of the companies I worked with in the past, they had a compensation plan that was a unilevel, and every compensation plan has its pros and cons. And one of the things that I remember with the companies I was with was a lot of people would work tirelessly for 90 days, just like give it all they got, and they'd walk away with $100 check. And it was very frustrating for them. Sometimes they'd get up to 80 to 90 people in their organization in 90 days and still not make enough just to barely cover their auto ship or something along those lines. So one of the great things about our compensation plans, we wanted to really make it easy for people to be profitable and to make a pretty good, pretty good income with the Lura Life compensation plan. So Dan actually is the genius behind this. He created what's called a 4x4 program. And the 4x4 basically is you get 4 people who get 4 people, which comes to 20 people. You're going to get a $500 bonus monthly. And that's in addition to your team commissions, your check match, all those things that go with that. So the average check, just getting 20 people with Lura Life, and here's the cool thing, on an $89 a month auto ship. That's the key thing. A lot of times people say, oh, you can make $600 a month, but your commitment is $600. With Lura Life, your commitment is $89. The 20 people you get, their commitment is $89, and you're going to make $600 a month. Now that's a huge bump to get you going, to then start going to $1,000. Because if that 4 duplicates again, and you've got 4 who get 4, who get 4, who get 4, you now have $1,000 income plus the team commissions, the check match, and all those things, averaging a check about $1,200 to $1,300 a month. And that's just getting 20 people who get another. That's it. And it's really easy to do. We've already seen people in this pre-launch. In fact, we've had, I would say, 15 different people hit what we call the car bonus right now in this pre-launch of making over $500 a month just getting started with Lura Life. And this is, and it's interesting, a lot of people have questions about the binary. How does this work? How does this work? And what we say is just focus on 4 who get 4. You do that, everything else gets taken care of. And that's the honest truth. And it's one of the most aggressive pay plans I have ever seen in this industry. And that's where, when I talked to Dan about this, and I'm actually get excited about this, because I've worked with companies in the past where they have an okay compensation plan. And the reason why they have an okay plan is because a lot of that breakage goes to the company. That's what funds a lot of their events, their big buildings, all that stuff like that. With Lura Life, we have a different approach. We're going to scale back the office building and to scale back the number of employees, give the pay back to the distributors, and make it a much profitable business. Because one of the biggest reasons why people leave this industry is not because it wasn't working, it's because they weren't making enough money, and they don't think they can do it, so they get discouraged, and they don't get in touch with their leadership and stay in touch, and they give up. If you get that $500 bonus right at the get-go of getting 20 people, think about how long you're going to stay in this business. And it's one of the biggest retention programs we have out there, and the most aggressive pay plan this company I've ever seen. So I'm excited about that. It's going to be some good news. Boomy, I know you've participated in that bonus already. I know you've had people in your team already participate in that bonus. It's nice, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. But Travis, I tell people, it's not about me. For me, it's the satisfaction and gratification for helping other people who want to be successful in this industry to actually see the success that they deserve and desire. And not everybody is necessarily looking for $20,000 a month. No. I mean, the average family would not have to file bankruptcy if they just had an average of $300 to $500 a month. So guys, you don't have to pie in the sky people and talk to them about the super huge money. Hey, let's get an extra $500 a month in a family's bank account. I mean, that's really makes a difference. That mom wouldn't have to go and get a part-time job, take her kids to the babysitters or whatever. Everybody who's watching here would say, yeah, I'd love an extra $500. And then we can build from there. And then if we have any leaders who are looking and you're used to the, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month, then absolutely, I mean, that's absolutely there too. In this paycheck match, I really believe that's going to be the biggest part of all of our checks, because we get a 50% match on all of our personally sponsored reps on their binary. But then we get paid through what? 5 generations?
5 generations on the check match. Yep. Huge. Yes. Huge check match.
That means that's a lot of people to manage.
Yeah, and a lot of times people will have concerns with binaries, right? Because they say, well, you got to match the legs and all this stuff. This is called a hybrid binary, because you could not even balance your other leg and you're still going to get paid all your check matches. And that's a huge check for some people. That's a huge deal. You bet. It's a great program.
As long as you stay active, guys, you don't have to worry about your points flushing like some binaries and all that.
Nope, we don't do that either.
So, it's just so many things to help the average person to finally see the success. We've got weekly pay. Some companies, you have to wait a whole month to see your residuals. We get ours every single week. So it's so cool. And Travis, I've been excited about this opportunity since day one. Like 3 years ago, I got a text saying, "Hey, Boomy, you got to check this out." This is when O2 Drops first came on the scene. And I'm telling you, since day one, I've been excited. Now that we are Laura Life International, we've got this awesome vision from you helping Dan Putnam. We got Al Rodriguez helping too as the president of global sales and marketing. Guys, we're going to do something special in this industry, aren't we, Terrell? Absolutely. And we don't want you to miss it. My team is the BIT Group, Billionaires in Training, and we have the slogan, "No Rep Left Behind." I'm doing this video because I want you to know about this opportunity. Don't say I didn't tell you. And I tell people this, Travis, you can tell me yes, you can tell me no, but you will not say I didn't tell you so. Thank you, Cast Millions, for that.
I love it.
Yeah,
That's a great philosophy. I love it.
absolutely. So we're telling everybody about this, making it known. And this is what I always say. If nothing else, guys, find out about the products like oxygen is life. Oxygen is needed for all the body's major processes, and most people don't know that they need to be supplementing with liquid oxygen into their cells. So you got to find out about that. But then minerals, 80% of all diseases can be traced back to a mineral deficiency, and with heart disease being the #1 killer out here, you got to find out about the Thrive that actually helps you to age-proof your heart. And then this tea. Oh my gosh, Dan pulling off getting the original Dr. Miller's detox tea. We're
And
the only
exclusive.
ones people have been looking for this tea, so they're coming to the company in droves. And let me tell you guys, this is such an easy sell. I mean, you start talking to people about the tea, they pull out the cash without you having to do a lot of explanation, and they're like, "I want it." The
That's
tea
right.
is like all of that, guys. It works. And I tell people, even if you don't need to lose weight, like I'm 117 pounds, I drink the tea every day because for me, it's about health. So if you're eating 3 times a day, going to the bathroom once, that's 2 meals a day stuck inside of you, putrefying, decaying, rotting, causing disease. You gotta get it out. But it's not just about the colon. We're talking about cleansing the liver,
The
the
liver,
colon,
yeah.
the gallbladder, the
Yep.
spleen, the kidney, all of that down to the cellular level. But don't just have your body well and your bank account be sick. Laura Life is the opportunity whose time has come. Let's get that bank account healed too. And so, with Travis and his awesome vision, with his great experience, he has so many things for us as business owners plan, guys, that's going to help your income, that's going to help the retention of the company, that's going to just make this a place for you to just be proud to call home. And I already have people telling me, "Hey, get in touch with me, get in touch with me, I want to talk to you." So inbox me, guys, or whoever shared this video with you if you want to know more. Travis, I'm excited about all the lives we're going to change because we're going to help people to create some big incomes here. We're a health company, but this is all about hope and opportunity, and
You
we
bet
are
it is.
offering you that. Travis, what
100%.
else can you share with the people whose lives we're going to be impacting if they get on board with us?
Yeah, you bet. Let me just also address something else. You said people are coming over in droves. Just this month alone, it's our 5th month. We've had over 1,300 signups just this month. That's called
Wow.
momentum and excitement. That's
Yes.
exactly what it is. And it's people like you, Boomy, that are bringing that people to this opportunity because so often we get burned out in this industry, or we go into a company that just wasn't honest, or they've hurt us in some way. And that's where a lot of my experience and Dan's experience comes into play because we've seen the pitfalls, and it's about correcting those pitfalls and making a better opportunity. Let me tell you why I love MLM, Boomy, and what my conversion story was, because this will answer your question of what we have in store for people. I remember I did a meeting years ago in Kansas City, a lady by the name of Kathy Stiles, and she got in front of,
Yes.
in front of people, and she was talking about how she married her high school sweetheart, had 4 beautiful children, and thought the world was going to be just perfect. And then, of course, life never works out the way you expect it to. Her husband leaves her. She doesn't have a job. She doesn't have education because she gave that up. And she found herself doing nothing. She didn't know what to do. Cried herself to bed every night. And she got a job as an operator, answering telephone calls, making minimum wage, trading hours for dollars. Meanwhile, there's 4 kids at home trying to raise themselves, and the neighbors are raising them and having a hard time feeding them. And she didn't know what to do. And she came across network marketing. Someone picked her up and said, "Let me show you this idea of residual income." And she held to that, and she followed her leader, and she did what they said she'd do. And she was able to change not only her life, but the life of her family, the life of her loved ones and her children. And when I saw her tell that story from stage, that's when my heart understood what we do. And so that vision of that Kathy Stiles and anybody who we come across with is the same invitation we offer to anyone. That's the kind of home we want to create here at Lure Life, is to help those people that are in need, that maybe fall in hard times. Also, maybe there's some health issues. We can address those as well. But that's exactly what we have in store as this company grows and matures, is a company that I think is full of heart and also sympathy for those that need something like this. I love this industry because of that story. I love that industry when I see people who are down on their hard times and they come across an opportunity like this and literally change their lives. That's what we do. That's what we're doing here at Lure Life, and that's what we do as leaders in this company. And that's what I'm excited about, is to see so many people that we're going to affect, not only just a better health, but also how we affect them financially, and seeing them just reach the dreams they've always wanted to reach, because life just always throws us a curveball. And we want to be that company that takes that curveball and changes it and makes it a very valuable experience for them.
Yes, yes. Well, let me share something personal with you, and thank you for sharing Kathy's story. That's so inspirational, guys. That lets you know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, and it doesn't
That's
matter
right.
where you are right now. Your story can be totally different. I mean, I tell people just to focus 12 to 36 months. That's not a lot of time, guys. Your life can look totally different. And we got some people on here, such as Cochise. Hey, Cochise, he said he loves it because lives are being changed drastically from what we offer. I mean, Cochise is there, committed to the product, moving up the ranks now. And I've got to give recognition to Jackie Empowers and Gomacia, who saw this Lure Life opportunity. She actually found me on YouTube. She said she closed her eyes and just heard God speaking, saying, hey, that's the one to connect with. And now she is leading the charge, internationally. And I want to speak about these international markets, because Lure Life is an answer to prayer for me, because years ago I just started speaking that I was going to be an international leader, didn't know how it would happen, and never sponsored people internationally, and now this is unfolding before my eyes, and it is going to be even bigger than I've ever imagined. I mean, I've seen people in this industry, from the stage guys, making hundreds of thousands of dollars, multiple hundreds of thousands per month. Why not me? Why not now? Why not you? Why
True.
not you be the one? This industry can do that. If you can think big enough, if you're willing to put in the efforts, if you're with a company who's not going anywhere, that's solid like Lure Life, you can do this. I want you all to believe big with me. And so, like, Jackie is going on this 90-day blitz for her team building in Africa. She's flying over to South Africa. I mean, she has the plan mapped out. She has the vision. She has everything for her team. And I am telling you guys, when you become a part of this, we help you through it. We don't just sign you up and say, hey, there you go. Plug in, follow the system. Let us run together to help you to reach your goals and dreams. But you got to want it bad yourself. You got to stay plugged into what we're doing, because we're running. I mean, we're focused. We're building something here that's absolutely changing lives. We got another leader on here, Randy Steen. Randy says, I'm here because I believe, because of this company's Thrive product. Absolutely. Thrive saved Randy's life, guys. Go to randysstory.com. Now, we don't make any claims. We're not saying our product treats, cures, or heals anything. But here's the facts. When you give the body what it needs in a form that it can use it in, the body will do amazing things, and that's to heal itself. So when you give the body the nutrients, your body does the work, right? To get itself in a better state of wellness. So Randy will show you the actual photograph where he had a 90% blockage, started drinking the Thrive, and now is down to 12%. His arteries have opened up because of the nutrition in the Thrives, the L-arginine and the L-citrulline, and the other components that help to open up the blood vessels for increased blood flow and circulation. This is what we're talking about, guys, truly saving lives here. And if you can share something, as Jim Rohn said, if you help enough, or Zig Ziglar, if you help enough people to get what they want, you will get what you want. We're helping people with affordable products that really work. And when you help those people, you're going to get paid and go to HIP National Bank. So here we are. just launching off here with Laura Life International, and we're making this known to you so you can be one of the first to come aboard, and we will work together, and we're going to create a legacy company here. But it's not about the company, it's about you and the legacy that you are going to leave for your family. The Bible says a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children, but most people don't know how to do that. You need a vehicle. Your job will never do it for you, guys. You need a vehicle to move money from point A outside of your household to point B inside of your household. And when you can have a business like this to have to transfer that wealth, this is awesome. So Travis, I don't know if I'm putting you on the spot here, but you made a post or you told us about some of the things that the company has done since January and some of the records that we've broken. I don't know if you have any of that written down or if it's in your mind, but if you can just
It's in
share
my
some of
head.
those things. Go
You
ahead
bet
and
I
share that
will.
with.
Well, first of all, over 1,300 enrollments this month is just fascinating. Since January, we've grown 350% growth, which is phenomenal, especially for a company that hasn't launched yet.
Yeah.
We've sold Dr. Miller's Detox Tea in over 20 countries. I mean, that's phenomenal. Our website traffic has increased. This is a crazy number. Over 1,000% from where we were in
Yeah.
January to where we are now. We have over 1,000% increase with the number of people visiting our website and looking at our Facebook site and our website. I mean, those are just phenomenal numbers. And literally, we haven't done any advertising at all. We haven't paid leaders. We haven't paid ad space, nothing. This is strictly through having leadership like Boonme here, talking about doing Facebook posts. It's that easy to go out and grow your business, all organically. Everything you see has been done organically. We haven't even had a push yet, and we're experiencing phenomenal growth. I think one of the biggest things, honestly, of all those statistics that to me that means a lot is our tea has sold in over 20 countries. You talked about Jackie going over to South Africa. We have teams growing in Costa Rica. We have teams growing in Peru. We have teams growing in Ghana. I mean, all over the world, because this product can go over the world. That's the best part about it. It doesn't get held up in customs. It's not illegal. It's just herbs, and it works, and it's going all over. And think about the opportunity that you can bless people all over the world. It's just phenomenal stuff. But those are some of the, I know there's more. Visit our Facebook site. I think there's some more stats. That's what I know off the top of my head.
Yes, guys, success leaves clues. You just heard it from Travis Martin. You're going to get to know him. You'll hear him on some of the update calls. But basically, he's in the lab making this thing one of the best opportunities out there for you, working tirelessly. I mean, you were just in Korea, right?
I was, yeah. And, once again, I go to Korea and we have one meeting. There's probably about 3 or 4 people. That turns into 8, turns into 16. By the time I left on day 5, I think our meeting room was too small. We had to rent a meeting room that was larger, that would accommodate 40 to 50 people. And we just shared the Laura Life story, talked about what we're doing, and everyone's excited. Now we have product being shipped to LA, which will wind up in Korea. Just everyone's excited about what we have to offer. They really like our message. They like the heart that we have. We believe you will too.
Yes, absolutely. And so, guys, you are privileged to be hearing about this at the beginning, to be some of the first to get to spread this into the marketplace. And it's something about being in that right place at the right time with a company that is proven, is solid, is paying on time every week. The testimonies are incredible. You are going to be so glad you planted your flag here. In fact, Travis LaFay says, my mother's blood sugar levels are better since she started drinking the Thrive 2 months ago. Her doctor decreased her insulin intake. Yes.
Wow.
My
That's
blood
incredible.
pressure is down since I
love
started
those stories.
drinking Thrive.
And we're getting so many testimonials. I'll be honest with you, from a marketing standpoint, it's so hard to keep up with them. I'm currently working with a web designer. We're going to have all of our testimonials on a one page that people can go and visit and hear the stories and hear what's going on, because that's the best way. Because at the end of the day, that is what we're doing here. We're blessing lives through some great products and seeing some health changes. And the nice thing about that is you can participate financially from it as well. That's why network marketing is a beautiful concept. If you really find a good product and a good company, because you're doing something you should be doing anyway, it's just you might as well get paid while you're doing it. But there are so many testimonials. It's in 5 months. 5 months at any company I've been in the past, we never had this many testimonials, this many signups, or this many people excited about what we're doing. It's going to be amazing. It really is.
Oh my God. You know what? I don't mean to rub it in, but I know some people I'm going to say, I told you so. I told you so. But I want you all to be there saying I told you so to other people, not me saying it to you guys. I'm telling you, you want to be here. You want to build with us. You want to experience this with us and help change lives. Hey, Teresa, how you doing? Travis, I just got to do something personally for a moment because um, one of the things that I've seen in this industry nowadays is that it's like people can work 40 years for a job, struggling paycheck to paycheck. And if they're not rich in like 3 months in network marketing, they're off looking for the next shiny object, right?
Right.
And so, guys, you've got to grow up and you've got to really understand you are in business. Any business, I mean, people who buy franchises, who spend $100,000 on franchises, they know it's going to take them 2 to 5 years to really see a profit.
It's true.
But here, we're in business for less than $100, no overhead, no payroll. I mean, all we have to do is get our products for ourselves, and you can be in profit in your first 30 days, your first day if you wanted to. And
Yeah.
so I just really, if you have been with the company and you kind of let yourself get distracted, you kind of let life happen, and maybe you didn't have that mental toughness, and you just kind of fainted along the way. I want you to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, regroup, and join the ranks again. And this time, don't waver, don't falter. Go towards your dreams. Go confidently in the pursuit of your dreams, and don't let the cares of this world just distract you and stop you from the life that you can be living. Your job is never going to do it for you. Working multiple jobs will never do it for you. You need a business. The business of America is business. If you're just only a W-2 employee and jobs have their places, but guys, that's one of the worst ways of earning money. We were talking about this yesterday. I was talking about this with Al, how if you have a job, you're working real hard, the government takes out their part first and leaves you with those meager crumbs. But when you position yourself in a business like this for less than $100, you get to make all your money first, spend it first on your business deductions, and pay taxes on what's left. Just by having a home-based business, you're going to save $2,000 to $10,000 a year in taxes. So there's so many benefits to having a home-based business. So you have the tax advantages. You have multiple streams of income, where, Travis, I'm trying to teach people these days, having multiple streams of income isn't a luxury. It is a necessity. And
I would agree.
you
100%.
got to make hay while the sun is shining, guys. I want you to wake up. You don't wait until you truly need the money. Then you're working your business under stress, under the gun, and you got to make $1,000 your first, week or whatever. Get started now when maybe you don't need it, but there's going to be a time when you want to leave your job.
That's
There's
true.
going to be a time when you want to wake up when you're done sleeping, and because you have prepared over the last 36 months, now you have something in place that gives you options. When you're making $8,000, $10,000, $12,000 a month because you kept your head down, you've been focused, you followed the plan, you got in at the right time, you became passionate, you can make that. Like, get a comma and have 2 digits in front of it. That's what I'm talking about. You need that life. Okay, so I'm so passionate about this. I'm so excited. I can't stand it. I just want to help so many people. Cass is saying you need personal development to become successful. Absolutely. That's why I love what Al does on Tuesdays when he does the Lore Life Opportunity. He makes sure that he mixes the mindset with what we have here as a vehicle. So we're going to help you in your mental, and we're going to help you in your mindset and the skill set. And with the opportunity that's laid out here, guys, you can't help but to win. So, Travis, my friend, you've been working so hard. We appreciate you traveling internationally. We appreciate what you're doing to expand this company with your great vision here domestically and beyond. And isn't it excited that we're just getting started? Imagine where we'll be 3-5 years from now. It's going to be
awesome. It is going to be great.
Yeah. It is. So I'm looking forward to building with you, to helping a whole lot of people. All right, Travis, is Angel still there?
Angel left. Yeah, he left already.
Left.
So,
okay.
yeah.
All right. So, Travis, any last closing words for our audience who's listening? We let them know that Lore Life is on the block. You have found a home if you want to be positioned here. What do you have to say for the people who are looking for something great?
I think if you're looking, you found it. I don't think you need to make a decision or even weigh things out. And the reason I'm saying that is is you got the experience, you have the leadership, you have the products. Those are the three things that make a successful network marketing run. And we have all three of those, particularly with the leadership. I've been very impressed with all the leaders I've met, including Boonme here on this call, doing this. This is how success happens. And success leaves trails. That you go where leadership goes. And that's what one of the benefits this company has, is it has existing leadership. And that's what's going to make this thing go. They just need a really good track to run on. I'm going to be out paving that track for you guys to go run on. And that's what we're going to be doing as a team. Another thing too, I've never been part of a company that has free enrollments. Right now, you can just sign up without even that big of a commitment, and you got a position in the team without any big commitment. If you are scared, don't be worried about it. Just sign up right now and get going. And I think as you participate and like us on Facebook and connect with the leadership, you'll see exactly how easy this is going to be for you. And actually, I would even say the word easy, but how fun it's going to be. And once you start taking the products and start sharing the products, it's an easy run, and you're going to start enjoying your family, your life, and the money that comes with it, and it's going to be good times. Good times.
Yes, it is. Awesome. Awesome. So I see Mary saying, thank you, Travis. She appreciates you.
You
Mary's an
bet.
awesome part of the team. Hey, Enrich says South Africa, his strategy is getting in place. You got Teresa
Awesome.
who's saying, thank you guys. So guys, come join this family. You know that this is a place to be. You feel good. You're going to look good. Just imagine when I tell people, Travis, nothing feels as good as feeling great. Every morning I'm taking my O2 drop 3 times a day. Sometime
Love
a
it.
day I'm here taking my Thrive, and of course drinking my tea. Guys, you got to make sure you drop it like it's hot. This is the little mini bottle of our O2 drops. We never leave home without our O2 drops. But all right, guys, well, there you have it. We'll come back and do some other videos, but we just wanted to
Yes,
let
we
you know
will.
what's going on. We're building something great here. Inbox whoever referred you to this video, or give me a holler, answer any questions that you have. But most importantly, let's get in the trenches and let's run. Time to create
Love it.
some magic together. Thank you so much, Travis. Have a good evening.
Thank you, Boo and me. You bet.
All right. See ya. Bye-bye. See my shirt? You love that? We're for life. Lose 5 pounds in 5 days. Ask me how. See ya. Bye-bye. Oh, hey, Al. Thanks for joining us. Cass. Alrighty, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Now I gotta see how to turn this off.